Starting in 1959 and forever changing the television landscape, The Twilight Zone captivated audiences with its boundary-pushing, imaginative stories. Created by Rod Serling, this anthology series became a cultural phenomenon by blending elements of science fiction, suspense, and drama. Each episode introduced a new story and characters, but the show's remarkable cast made The Twilight Zone truly unforgettable. Today, we'll look back at the performances of the iconic actors from this legendary series and see where they are now. Burgess Meredith delivered a standout performance in the classic episode Time Enough at Last, playing Henry Bemis, a man who cherished books above all else in a post-apocalyptic world. Meredith's performances in The Twilight Zone left an indelible mark on viewers. At the time, he was a well-known actor in Broadway and Hollywood, showcasing a unique ability to convey the humanity of his characters. Meredith passed away in 1997, but his work continues to be celebrated. While many know him as Mickey Goldmill from the Rocky series, the Twilight Zone fans will always remember his portrayal of Henry Bemis and other iconic roles. Why do you think Henry Bemis's tragic story resonates so deeply with viewers? Share your favorite characters and stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. William Shatner starred in one of the show's most iconic episodes, Nightmare at 20,000 Feet, playing Bob Wilson, a man convinced he sees a gremlin on the wing of an airplane. Shatner's gripping performance in The Twilight Zone helped launch his career in television. His portrayal of paranoia and terror made this episode a standout in the series. Today, Shatner is a pop culture icon, best known for his role as Captain Kirk in Star Trek. Even in his 90s, he remains active in entertainment. His work on The Twilight Zone remains a significant milestone in his illustrious career. How would you rate William Shatner's performance in Nightmare at 20,000 Feet? Jack Klugman appeared in several episodes of The Twilight Zone, but his role as Jesse Cardiff in A Game of Pool stands out. The episode featured a high-stakes billiards match with life and death consequences. Klugman's versatility shone through in his multiple appearances on the show. Each character he portrayed felt unique, reflecting his incredible acting talent. Klugman passed away in 2012, but his legacy lives on through his work in The Odd Couple and The Twilight Zone. His contributions to television remain celebrated by fans and critics alike. Which Jack Klugman episode is your favorite, and why? Rod Serling was the creative force and legendary narrator of the show. His iconic presence opened and closed every episode, making him the heart of The Twilight Zone. Serling wasn't just the creator of the show, he was its voice. His deep, resonant tone set the atmosphere for each story. Through his scripts, Serling tackled societal issues and conveyed profound moral messages that resonated with audiences. Although Rod Serling passed away in 1975, his legacy endures. Modern science fiction and fantasy owe much to his innovative storytelling. The Twilight Zone continues to reflect his vision, remaining a timeless masterpiece. Which episode narrated by Rod Serling is the most memorable to you? Anne Francis starred in The After Hours, portraying Marcia White, a woman who experiences strange and unsettling events in a department store. Francis received critical acclaim for her role in The Twilight Zone. Already a rising star in Hollywood, her performance showcased her range and ability to draw audiences into her character's plight. Anne Francis passed away in 2011, but her legacy lives on through her work in Forbidden Planet and The Twilight Zone. Her portrayal of Marcia White remains one of the show's most haunting performances. What about The After Hours left the biggest impression on you? And that concludes our journey through the legendary cast of The Twilight Zone. This groundbreaking series redefined not only science fiction and suspense, but also the art of television storytelling. What's your favorite episode of The Twilight Zone? Your support helps us bring you more deep dives into classic shows. See you in the next Then and Now video. Remember, classics never truly fade away.